A very good day to Prof. Ong. My name is Huang Qi Zen. Today I am going to have a presentation on the converting expressions using stats. So what is the converting expression? The converting expression generally refers to the process of transforming an expression from one form to another while preserving its meaning or equivalent value. This conversion can involve various mathematical or logical operations to simplify, manipulate, or restructure the expression. So actually, converting expression can be divided into two parts, which is in terms of mathematics and in terms of computer programming. So in terms of mathematics, converting expressions often involves simplifying expression, manipulating equation, or changing the form of mathematical notation. For example, you might convert an expression from standard form to vector form or from an equation to a graph. While in the terms of computer programming, converting expressions can involve converting between different data types, such as converting a string to an integer or a floating point number. It can also involve converting the expressions from one programming language syntax to another, or transforming the expressions to optimize the performance or readability. So next is the evaluation of the expressions. So expression is actually consists of three types, which is infix expression, postfix expression, and prefix expression. So for infix expression, it is the form of an arithmetic expression in which we fix the arithmetic operator in between two operands. This is the most common and familiar way of the writing the expression. For example, we have a plus b times c minus d. So here you can see the we see the multiplication first. Here we have b times c. So you can see the multiplication operator actually is placed between b and c. The b is operand, c also is operand, and then followed by the a plus the b times c, then all minus with the d. So next is the postfix expression. So for postfix expression, it is the form of an arithmetic expression in which we will fix the arithmetic operator after the two operands, which we will call post because it is placed after the two operands. So here is the example. We have a b c times plus d minus, as I said just now, we will perform the b times c first. So bc will have the multiplication operator at behind, and then followed by a plus with the bc. So we have a a first, and then followed by the operator, followed by the multiplication operator in at behind, and then last is the d. So all the things will minus with the d. So the subtraction operator will place behind the operand. And the third expression is the prefix expression. So it is the form of an arithmetic notation in which we will fix the arithmetic operator before the two operands. So this is why we call prefix before the two operands. So for example, in here you can see the example is minus plus a times bc d. So in this example, we will do for the multiplication first. So here you can see we have times bc, which the multiplication operator is placed before the b and c. and then followed by a will plus with the multiplication of b and c. So you can see the addition operator is placed before the a, and then lastly is the subtraction of the everything with the d. So we will have the subtraction operator in in front, and the d is at the back. So next is the conversion expression from postfix to infix. So before I start with the example, I would like to explain some steps involved in converting the postfix expression to infix expression. So first of all, we have to know we need to scan the postfix expression from left to the right. Scan the symbol one by one. So if the scan symbol is an operand, we need to push it onto the stack. While if the scan symbol is an operator, we have to pop the two symbols from the stack and create it as a string by placing the operator between the operands and push it back onto the stack. And next we have to repeat these two steps until we finish the expression. So now I would like to explain an example of postfix to infix. So you can see here the example is AD times BC plus minus. So first of all, we have to scan left from right. So now the first is A. So we scan A, then we push A into the stack, followed by the D. So we push D into the stack. And now we have the multiplication operator. So we need to pop the A and D out from the stack and create it as a string, and then we place the multiplication operator between the a and d, and then we will push it back to the stack. So now the a times d is actually become a operand. So next we have b, so push b, and c, so we push c. Okay, now we have the addition operator. So again we will pop the b and c out, and then again we place the addition operator between the B and C and push back to the stack. So now in the stack we have two operand. First is A times D and second is B plus C. So lastly, we will have the subtraction operator. So now you can see we need to pop the A times D and B plus C. So these two now become two operands. So we will pop these two out and then place the subtraction operator between them, and then we push it back to the stack. So now the in the stack inside the stack is actually the final answer of postfix to infix, which is A times D minus with the B plus C. So next is another conversion process, which is from the postfix expression to prefix expression. Actually, these two process, the steps is exactly the same, but it's a bit different because one is infix, right? So we need to place the operator in between the two operand. Now for the postfix to prefix, when we scan the operator, we need to place the operator in front of the two symbols. So now let us start with the example. Because the steps are all the same, so we can directly go to the example. So now you can see the example is same with the previous process, which is AD times BC plus minus. So first of all, we scan the symbol from left to right. So first is A, again push A, and D, okay, push D. Okay, now you see there's a operator, multiplication operator. So we need to pop A again. We need to pop AD out, and then okay now we need to place the multiplication operator in front of the AD. So you can see here we have a multiplication operator times AD, and then we push we push it back onto the stack. So again, next step is B. So we push B, and next symbol is C. So we push C. So again, we have the addition operator. So we will pop the BC out and then place the addition operator in front of the BC. So last is the subtraction operator. So again, we have to pop the two operand, which is just now, as I said just now, pop the two things will become operand. First is times AD, and second one is plus BC. So now these two are operands. So I would like to pop it out, pop them out, and place the minus in front of these two operand. So now and then push it back onto the stack. So now the final answer is minus times AD plus BC. So this is the final answer. So I think that's all from me about the presentation or the converting expression. So I hope Prof Ong you will enjoy my video lah. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.